In the previous video, we ensured that all of our borders were closed and that there were no gaps. We also used the divide option in our Pathfinder to remove overlapping bits of hair, as well as some of the overlapping bits in the eyes, as well as some of the overlapping bits in the mouth and the ears. All facial features were cleaned up using the divide feature. We then put a colored rectangle behind everything, sent it to the back, and merged all of our artwork. We will now begin to color the character in. To enter isolation mode, double click on the color. Specifically in my case it's green. We are now in isolation mode, and we know that because of the gray bar at the top of the screen. I will single click in the hair, and I will change it to yellow. Once I click, the menu will close, and I now have the chance to select the other bits of hair. I will click I on the keyboard for the eyedropper, and with this hair selected, I will left click in the existing hair color in order to get all of the hair yellow. Notice that only half of the hair on the right hand side of the face is currently selected. I'm going to select the same fill color, and that will give me everything that is currently yellow. I don't like this shade of yellow, it's much too bold. So I will double click on the fill on the left hand side. This brings up my color picker, and at this point I can drastically reduce the color of the hair. This blonde looks much more appropriate than the previously colored blonde that was chosen. Selecting both eyebrows, I will color those in light blonde as well. I will select the skin tone, and I will change it to orange. I will select the ear. Left clicking to close our color menu, I will select the left ear, shift click the right ear, I for my eyedropper, and grab the orange skin tone. With the orange skin tone selected, I will select the same fill color to get all orange skin, double click on the orange, and then choose a flesh tone that is a little bit more appropriate for a human being. The top lip and the bottom lip will be colored now with a very bold red, and immediately with these two selected, I will double click on the red, and I will decrease this to a pink. Selecting the mouth color, I will make that a deep red, and then possibly even make that a much darker shade of red. Selecting the two teeth, I will color them white. The two inner portions of the nose, since this is a skin tone but in a very deeply shaded area, I'll color those in dark black, clicking to close my color menu, and then selecting with the shift key depressed the whites of the eyes. We will color the whites of the eyes. I did just notice we had a little green bit here that can get erased. I will select the two pupils and give them the darkest color of black that isn't quite black, it's more of a charcoal. The small highlight will be colored in white, and then the two green portions of the eye will be colored in light blue. Zooming out, we now have, and hitting escape to exit isolation mode, we now have the character completely colored in. All colors are appropriate. All areas have been selected and the proper colors chosen. So we have our reference picture on the lower layer. Above that, we have our coloring, and then above that we have a separate copy of our brush strokes that will lay on top of everything that we've done at the very end. The next video will explain the shading process.